Hello, Europe.
Today we're talking about Spain, and last year their song was probably one of our least favorite in the contest, but how will they do this year? Let's find out. This year's entry is sung by a duo, Alfred and Amaia, and the song is called Tu Cancion. What's your word?
My word was calm. What's your word?
Magic.
Calm magic. Yeah, that pretty much describes it.
Yep.
I was a little worried, honestly, at the beginning of this when we first started that it was just going to be another Portugal, which was a great song, but I was worried that all the songs were going to be trying to be Portugal this year. But I actually think this one's really unique. What do you think?
I think so too. The first like 5-10 seconds, the very first time I heard this song, he was kind of like doing little funky moves and like by a piano, and I was like, oh god, no, this is a complete Portugal ripoff. But then, you know, the song changes completely, obviously, but it was especially when the lady started singing that I was like, oh god, this is really good.
She has just a beautiful voice.
She has an amazing voice. I don't normally like stuff that much because of the quality of someone's voice, but this is an exception. I was just mesmerized.
I'm not as into the really belted out, powerful, intense, lots of vibrato kind of singers that you have in Eurovision. Just in my everyday music listening, I like a little more indie pop where you have somebody with a more delicate voice. And so this for me was just really beautiful. I mean, it definitely caters to my taste, absolutely. And also I'm just so happy they sent something that I like this year because last year was a little bit depressing. It
was. I've been playing this obsessively on repeat, like since it came out. I'm just all over this song. I just love really good harmonies. I don't like harmonies for harmony's sake, but if there's a place for them in a song and they fit well and they don't like overshadow everything else, then I love them. And their voices just like go so perfectly together.
They do
and
go together.
Their harmonies are so beautiful.
And obviously they're an actual couple. I mean, it's kind of like a little bit awkward almost with the just staring at each other and then like a little kiss, like. But that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of Eurovision acts that have done that, I think, pretty successfully. But I'm also still a little bit unsure about the staging and the power suits.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying really hard when we were when I was thinking about what to say about this song, to like think about the staging, think about their stage presence and stuff. But I was so like blown away by the song that it was really hard. But I mean, they do kind of look like if they're at an office party, and they do focus like almost exclusively on each other. I mean, some like people who play the romantic couple on stage, they still do it to the audience in a way, but these two are just like completely focused on each other. So is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know, but it's a thing that they do, so I guess we'll just have to see what they do with it in Lisbon.
Yeah, I hope they loosen up a bit. I mean, usually you at least get like a camera coming around their faces when it's in Eurovision like that, and then they'll stare at the camera and then they'll go back to staring at their partner or whatever. So I hope they mix it up a bit, and I hope they do something a little interesting with the staging. But it's a beautiful song. It's got a great build-up. I love the oohs at the end, and at the end they do stand and sort of face the front. That's a really great part.
You ready to score this?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 9.
8.
Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Happy listening.